Number 24, Joe Mann. And number 14, Brooke Moore. And now the starting lineup for the home team, Hoggard Vikings. Number 21, Jada Armour. Number 31, Hoggard Massey.
And hi, everybody. Welcome to Brunswick Community College for the 2022 Mideastern 3A 4A Conference Basketball Tournament, sponsored by Benchmark Physical Therapy. I'm Jake Holmes. Today is girls' quarterfinal day with all 8 teams in the MEC in action. Tipping things off are the regular season champ and number 1 seed Hoggard Vikings against the number 8 seeded South Brunswick Cougars. Hoggard was a perfect 14-0 in the conference, including 61-21 and 58-10 wins over South. And the Cougars finished the regular season with a 3-16 overall record and 1-13 in the conference. The Cougars are coached by Allison Brown. The Vikings are led by Boubacar Al. So Hoggard versus South, Game 1, a 5-day tournament here at Brunswick Community College. Girls play Monday, boys Tuesday, girls Wednesday, boys Thursday, and then the championship round on Friday. Opening tip-off controlled by the Vikings. Vikings are in white, South in blue. That's number 34. Over to 44, Hollis Pitt. Outside three-point shot by Madeline Elgart, who, along with Anna Massey, leads Hoggard in scoring 13 points per game. Elgart is an outstanding shooter, 47% from the field on the year for the senior forward. Also averages 2 rebounds and 2 assists per game. Full court pressure by Hoggard. Summer Rainwater brings the ball up court for the Cougars. Ball outside to number 12, Logan Fitzhugh, who will set it up against a Hoggard zone defense. That's Akers Bryant inside to Rainwater. Rainwater right side to Brooke Moore. Brooke had a good game Friday night against West Brunswick in a losing cause. Fitzwater gets it back to Moore. Moore, right side, Rainwater. Active zone defense. Hoggard plays great defense, only gives up 25 points per game. South showing some good patience. Probin looking for the shot. I don't blame them. There they go inside to Rainwater. Dribbles in the right-hand corner, but she's going to pull it back out to Akers Bryant. Bryant drives the lane. Rainwater going to get called for the travel. Pretty good possession by South outside of not being able to get off a shot. This is a very, very good Hoggard defensive unit. And a very, very good player there, number 31, Anya Massey, bringing the ball up court. Hoggard swings the ball around. Massey in the right corner. She can shoot. Elgart at the top of the key. Nice grab by 21, Jada Amor. Inside, number 44. That is Anna Hollis Pitt. And she's a junior center forward, averages 6 points a game, and Hoggard out to a 5-0 lead. Some pressure that time by number 34, Lexi Steed. Junior forward knocks the ball away. So South Brunswick will bring the ball in under the Hoggard basket. 5:53 to go here, opening quarter action. Hoggard 5, South 0. That's Jaden Akers Bryant. Drives the lane, and she too is going to get called for a traveling violation. 2 trips down the court for South Brunswick today, resulting in 2 travel calls. So Hoggard will bring the ball back up court. That's number 31, Anya Massey, a junior guard, 13 points, 5 boards, 6 assists, 3 steals, and can shoot the 3. Massey with the triple and a quick 8-0 Hoggard lead. And again, they apply full court zone pressure. South doing a pretty good job of handling it. They got to watch the transition from behind. Good job by Akers that time. Moore stuck in the corner, as is Rainwater. Hoggard's not going to miss many chances to double team you. Logan Fitzhugh doing a good job of kind of taking control of things from the top of the key. There's the double team. Rainwater dribbles her way out of it, but dribbles right into a trap. And that's going to result in a turnover. And it's going to result in a basket by Massey and a 10-0 Hoggard Viking lead. Again, Hoggard 21-3 on the season, a perfect 14-0 in the conference. They have won 13 consecutive games. The last time Hoggard lost a game this season was way back in December, 62-56 to Cardinal Gibbons in a Christmas tournament over in Raleigh. Outstanding girls high school team. Ball knocked out of bounds. Possession remains with South Brunswick, trailing 10-zip. 4:30 to go here in the first quarter. The first of 4 games here this evening in quarterfinal action of the conference tournament. That's 21 Jada Amore, who grabs the ball but not before stepping out of bounds. So South retains possession, still looking for their first shot of this contest. Bryant was thinking about it, but great recovery by 2 Hoggard defenders. And then the ensuing pass, Brooke Moore is fouled. So Brooke Moore, a non-shooting foul. Brooke Moore, 7 points a game, 4.4 rebounds. Pretty darn good senior year for Brooke. There's the first shot of the game by the Cougars, and it's by their leading scorer, Joe Mann. Bounces off the back, and Hoggard's on the move. Anya Massey at the top of the key. Looking inside, good roll to the basket by Anna Hollis-Pitt. Massey picks her up, but Pitt gets fouled going to the basket. So Anna Hollis-Pitt, the junior center forward, will shoot 2 first free throws of this contest. Pitt, a 35% free throw shooter on the season, her first one. A little short. Hoggard as a team shoots 56% from the free throw line. And Pitt cans the second, 11 consecutive points to start today's game. And the Vikes with the lead. Once again, the full court pressure. South, a pretty good job, a very good job of handling it. Gets the ball back down court, but good effort by the Hoggard defense to transitionally get back in defensive position. Akers left side, nothing going. Rainwater way at the top of the key. Shots very tough coming. The double team creates a turnover, and here comes Madeline Elgart. Skip pass to Amore. Amore back out to Massey. Massey will pull it out. Double high post for the Vikings. 2 rolls to the basket. Drives the baseline is number 32, Madeline Elgart, with a silky running one-hander. And that's going to be enough for a timeout, I believe, called by Hoggard. With the score, Hoggard 13, South Brunswick nothing. Again, today is the opening of the Mideastern 3A, 4A Conference basketball tournament sponsored by Benchmark. physical therapy. The girls in action today, the 1 seed Hoggard versus 8 seed South. Second game is number 4 Laney against number 5 South Brunswick. Third game pits number 3 New Hanover against number 6 Ashley, and the nightcap will be number 2 Topsail against number 7 North Brunswick. Here on Focus Broadband, we'll be with you for all the Brunswick County games. So this win, the 5 o'clock win with West Brunswick, and the late game with North Brunswick. Okay, play is back. Still full court pressure by the Vikings, and the steal. The steal by 31. Wow, that is Massey. She misses, but the rebound put back by number 44, Pitt. 15 zip. Shots inside, and rebound again down to Pitt. Pitt off to a fast start here with 7 points in the first quarter, as is Hoggard with 17, and another steal. Hoggard, Elgart gets fouled. Foul, I believe, is on number 14, Brooke Moore. So Madeline Elgart will go to the free throw line and shoot a pair. Elgart, 78% for the year from the free throw stripe, 46 of 59. Outstanding shooter, knocks in the first. And into the game for South Brunswick is number 35, Cassidy Lewis. She replaces Brooke Moore. Elgart sinks the second. 19-0. Hoggard has come out on fire here today, and they finally drop out of the full court pressure and get back into this really, really sticky zone defense that South Brunswick has had a difficult time getting a shot, much less making a shot. Ball goes out of bounds. Akers Bryant was cutting. Rainwater didn't see it. Pass goes behind her, out of bounds. Possession with 1:36 to go here in the opening quarter to Hoggard. Hoggard up 19-0 over South. That's a Moore right side. Top of the key is 32, Elgart. Elgart passes to Massey, who misses the shot, gets her own rebound. Pitt comes out with the loose ball, and Massey will reset at the top of the key with 1:10 to go in the first quarter. That's Elgart from the three-point line. Pitt at the top of the key, back to Massey, who will shoot the three, and it's halfway down, back out. Rebound to 44, Pitt. Second shot does not go. Ball goes out of bounds off of the Hoggard Vikings. So South Brunswick trying to break a 19-point streak by Hoggard. 50 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. Logan Fitzhugh at the top of the point, left side to Akers. Check it, that's number 2. Swain is in the game, Tiana Swain. Pass knocked out of bounds by 31, Anya Massey. So the Cougars will retain possession with 35.6 seconds to play, trailing 19-0. Swain at the top of the key, Fitzhugh. That's Bryan at the top, Swain over on the right side. Swain defended closely by Elgart. And 15 seconds left in the first quarter. South is going to lose the ball out of bounds, trying to go inside to number 35, Cassidy Lewis. The senior could not control the pass, so Hoggard with 10.9 seconds to go here in the first quarter will get a shot to break 20. Good pass inside, and it's going to count. Nice pass by Amore inside to Anna Hollis-Pitt. Pitt's shot is good, and she was fouled, so a chance for Pitt to make a three-point play. And Pitt does, so caps a 21-0 first, 22-0 first quarter Hoggard lead. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back with more action from the Mideastern 3A, 4A conference tournament right after this. And welcome back. A huge opening quarter by the Vikings of Hoggard High School propelled them to a 22-0 lead here in the opening round of the 3A, 4A Mideastern Conference Girls Tournament. Hoggard not only playing great offensively, but continuing to play in their outstanding team defense as they have all season long. South has, to my knowledge, taken one, perhaps two shots in the first quarter, failed to score on either occasion. Do have a foul inside, which is going to give South a chance to maybe get on the board as number 12, Logan Fitzhugh, is going to go to the free throw line where she will shoot two. The senior, 42% from the free throw line on the year. And she nails the first, so that breaks the string of 22 consecutive Hoggard points. Fitzhugh, a senior, averages 4 points, 5 rebounds per game, and she sinks both her free throws. So the Cougs on the board, trailing by 20, 22-2, 7:32 to go here in the second quarter. Hoggard very much in control, as they have been all season long. They have just run ramshod through the conference, winning 14 straight games, including a pair over South earlier in the year. Hoggard's going to bring it in under the South basket. That's 14. Faust gets it to Elgard. Elgard out front to Massey, who just does everything for this team. More new players in the game. 34 is Lexi Steed, who's an outstanding rebounder. And finally, a violation on the part of the Vikings against number 14, Kennedy Faust. So the Cougars looking to get a little bit of a streak of their own here. They've scored the last 2 points. Summer Rainwater. That's Joe Mann inside. Just can't get a shot off. Good look inside that time to 35 Lewis. Lewis kicks it back out. Rainwater way at the top of the key. Fitzhugh. Swain, and the ball is stolen by number 20, Sarah Martin, the junior. Drives, left-hand shot. It is good. Sarah Martin averages 2. She just scored her first 2, and she gives Hoggard a 24-2 lead with 6:21 to go here in the second quarter. Good give and go by Rainwater and Fitzhugh. And Rainwater picks up the foul. A non-shooting foul for Summer. Checking out for South, Joe Mann. Checking in, number 14, senior Brooke Moore. Fitzhugh bringing the ball in. Right corner to Moore. And back outside to Swain. Rainwater again trying to get something going from the top of the key. It has been difficult to penetrate this tough Hoggard zone. Rainwater to Moore. Moore can shoot that shot. In the corner. The shot's up by Lewis. Rims out. Hoggard with the rebound, and Massey slows it down with 5:40 to go here in the second period. Massey, three-point shot, nothing but net for Anya Massey. Her second triple of the game and a commanding 27-2 lead for the Hoggard Vikings, and they are back in that zone defense, and Coach All has got his arms out extended, and that covers a lot of territory when you're 6'9", 6'10", as Coach All is. Of course, played at Georgetown for the legendary John Thompson, and has been the head coach here at Hoggard for a number of years, and perennially year in, year out. You know, the Lady Vikings have a real good basketball team this year, no different whatsoever. 27-2 with 5 to go in the second period. Elgert with the ball over to Martin. Martin inside to 34. That's Lexi Steed, a junior forward, and she is fouled. Oh, check it. Ball out of bounds against South Brunswick. Ball inbounded. Martin, shot short, rebound Fitzhugh. She kicks it out to Rainwater, and Rainwater wants to go. Good inside pass to Lewis. Shot won't drop, and the Vikings want to run. Oh, splendid bounce pass by Massey over to Martin. Boy, Anya Massey averages 6 dimes a game, and you could tell why on that play. Great effort by Massey. 29-2, Hoggard lead. Rainwater from the side, hits the back of the rim. Rebound by Cassidy Lewis. Shot bounces off the back of the rim, but Lewis, for her effort, will get to go to the free throw line and shoot a pair. Cassidy 19 for 38, 50% during the season from the free throw line. First one's up a little short. Lewis averages 4 points a game, a couple of boards per contest. As a team, South shoots 48% from the free throw line. Lewis's second shot falls in, so 29-3. All of South's points so far have come from the free throw line. Pitt with 10 leading the way for Hoggard. 8 for Massey, 7 for Elgart. And there's a steal by Rainwater. Once again, Hoggard does a great job getting back on defense. And Logan Fitzhugh wants to slow things down a little bit at the top. So that's Summer Rainwater. She kicks it over to Akers Bryant. Back to Rainwater once again. The zone effort on the part of Hoggard, difficult to penetrate, and in the process, Rainwater gets picked up, called for a travel violation. So ball back over to Hoggard. 3:29 to go here, second quarter of the opening round, first game of the Mideastern 3A/4A Conference basketball tournament. Girls today, guys on Tuesday. Girls back on Wednesday, guys on Thursdays in the semi, and then both final games will be Friday. And a wonderful move inside by number 44, Pitt. And some great effort off the glass by 34, Lexi Steed. A couple of putbacks, can't fall, don't fall. So the ball goes over to South Brunswick. 3:06 to go here in the second quarter. And Summer Rainwater going to bring the ball up court for the Cougars. And overplay results in a steal by Hollis Pitt. Right side, off the glass, 21, Jada Amore. Shot misses. And I think we may have a foul inside against Logan Fitzhugh of South Brunswick, which is now going to send Amore to the line, the senior. First free throw bounces in. Amore, a 63% shooter from the charity stripe, so she is a good one. And you can see there, second splash and a 31-3 Hoggard lead with 2:47 to go in the second quarter. That's Brooke Moore in the right corner. Her pass defended by Lexi Steed, the junior. Steed, 7 points, 7 boards, an assist, a couple of steals. So another young player who plays very, very well for Hoggard. South having a little bit of difficulty getting the ball in bounds, and I think we are going to see a foul called against number 14, Kennedy Faust of Hoggard, inadvertently bumping into one of the South players. So South retains possession. 5 fouls against each team here. So still another free foul to go before we get into the bonus situation. Rainwater back out top of the key is Akers Bryant. See, Hoggard pushes you way, way far from the basket. If you can shoot 25-footers, you got a shot. If you can't, you're going to be in trouble. Difficult to penetrate the active zone on the part of the Vikes. Couple of cross-court passes and dribbles, and we'll start back out front. There's a shot long from the outside. That is what you need to do, and Tiana Swain steps up to it. A 3-point shot on the part of Swain. Her first 3-point shot of the season that she's made. Massey's shot bounces off the left, but the rebound by Hollis Pitt. So Hoggard retains possession, and Massey says, well, if you're not going to get on me from the top of the key, I will take the shot. She does, and she makes it. 34-6, and that's going to be a out-of-bounds violation against South Brunswick. So with 1:09 to go here in the second quarter, Hoggard will bring the ball in bounds with a commanding 34-6 lead. Massey, Faust, Amore, give and go, and number 44, Hollis Pitt, her 12th point of the game off a well-designed play and effort on the part of Massey. 36-6. And another inadvertent pass on the part of South is going to result in yet another turnover and another Hoggard possession with 36 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Let's see what the Vikes want to do. Right now they're going to give it to 21, Amore. Back out top, Pitt. Left side, open 3 by Massey. She misses, but the rebound up by 21, Amore, and yet a 38-6 Hoggard lead with under 10 seconds to go here in the second quarter. South's got to get a shot up. Could it be Brooke Moore? Nope, she passes it up. And South fails to get a shot off in the last 10 seconds. So we're going to go to the locker room for the halftime break with Hoggard up 38-6 over South Brunswick. You're watching the quarterfinal action between Hoggard and South Brunswick in the 3A, 4A Mideastern Conference basketball tournament on Focus Broadband. We'll be right back. And welcome back to Brunswick Community College, where the 2022 Mideastern 3A 4A Conference Basketball Tournament is underway. We are beginning third quarter play, the opening quarterfinal girls matchup between Hoggard and South. Hoggard a commanding 38-6 lead after the opening two quarters. There's a shot outside by 31. Massey that misses, but Hoggard retains possession. Pitt led all scorers with 12. Massey had 11. Nice inside pass, this time to number 34, Lexi Steed, who gets into the scoring column first time today, and a 40-6 Hoggard lead. And we've got a whistle, and we've got an injury, I believe, to number 14. That's Brooke Moore. Looks like she caught a shot in the nose, perhaps, so she's going to come out. Into the game will be 35, Cassidy Lewis. Brooke Moore, real good senior year for Coach Allison Brown's Cougars. 7 points a game, 4 boards, an assist, a steal. Inside pass to Lewis. She gets off a shot, but not able to convert, and Hoggard on the move. And that's Anya Massey at the top of the key. She is a brilliant player. Three-pointer misses. And Rainwater fighting hard for the board, but 44 Pitt grabs the loose ball. So Hoggard retains possession. 6:30 to go in the third quarter. And the Vikings, a little bit of motion offense against this South Brunswick defense. Look how crisply Hoggard moves the basketball, results in a shot by number 44 Pitt. Actually 2 shots, not able to convert. We got a couple of players down. Rainwater pushing it down the other end. That's Joe Mann with a shot, misses. Ball goes out of bounds off of Hoggard. So the Cougars of South Brunswick will retain possession, trailing 40-6, 5:59 to go here in the third quarter. Opening round action of the girls' quarterfinals between Hoggard and South Brunswick. So Logan Fitzhugh brings the ball in under the Hoggard basket, looking for somebody in the open, gets it finally to Rainwater. Summer dribbling at the top of the key. Pass inside to Lewis. Lewis off the glass and the score. Nice assist by Rainwater. First bucket of the game for Lewis. 40-8. There is a whistle. And let's see if the shot gonna count. Nope. So the shot before, or the foul before the shot. So the basket is nullified, but Hoggard does retain possession with a 32-point advantage, 40-8. Right side, that is Anya Massey. She is really good, folks. Her 4th three-point shot of the game. And this one gives a 43-8 advantage for Hoggard. Ball turned over, and here comes Massey looking up court. Good pass to Elgard. Elgard goes hard to the basket, but she is fouled by number 2, Tiana Swain. So Madeline Elgard, senior forward, averaging 13 points a game. An outstanding 78% free throw shooter on the year. She misses the first. She was 2 of 2 in the first quarter. She has 7 points in the contest. Once again, the Hoggard Vikings, 21-3 on the season, 14-0 in the conference. Elgard misses both. Rainwater wants to go for the Cougars. Nice pass inside. Last couple of trips down. Cassidy Lewis has been able to establish some positioning deep inside the box. Last trip down resulted in a bucket. That trip down results in South maintaining possession. That's Lewis trying to drive, uses the left hand. Ball back out to Rainwater. Hoggard continues to play that real stingy zone defense. That's Joe Mann from the paint. Her shot was deflected. And so South Brunswick, with 4:51 to go here in the third quarter, will retain possession under the Hoggard basket. And there's a steal. Nope. 31-21. Amore. Hoggard, South shot short by Bryant. Hoggard on the run. That's Amore to Massey to Elgard. Takes a look and changes her mind and flips it back out to Anya Massey. Massey, good pass inside. She was looking for the cutting Lexi Steed. Ball goes off Steed, out of bounds. And South Brunswick will bring it in with just over 4 to go here in the third quarter. Rainwater to Mann at the elbow. Mann kicks it back out to Bryant for a jump shot, misses, but South chases down the loose ball. Maintains possession. Swain, who has a three-pointer today. Rainwater still looking for her first points of the game. Overplay that time by Pitt, but she gets called for a double dribble, so South Brunswick will maintain possession, trailing 43-8 with 3:47 to go here in the third quarter. Summer Rainwater inside looking for Joe Mann. Going to result in a tie-up inside between Cassidy Lewis and Lexi Steed, and possession arrow goes the way of South. One of the few things that have gone well for the Cougars here today. Trying to get the ball in bounds. Tiana Swain has it, and that's over to Summer Rainwater, who, as the point guard, has the ball in her hands quite a bit for South. Swain inside. Lewis passes, but it's going to result in a breakaway for Jada Amore, who scores her 6th point of the game in a 45-8 Hoggard lead. Rainwater passing inside, and again, it is Cassidy Lewis establishing good position inside. Gets her 5th point of the game, 2nd bucket. And the Cougars are in double figures at 10, but trailing by 35. Hoggard, good movement of the ball, whistle away from the basket. We've got a foul against the Vikings of Hoggard. It's an offensive foul. So, South Brunswick gets a break. We'll bring the ball in under their bucket with 2:30 to go here in the third quarter. Trailing 45-10, quarterfinal action of the 3A, 4A girls Mideastern Conference Tournament. Joe Mann stumbling around, but doesn't get called for the travel. That's Rainwater. Inside to number 10, Akers Bryant, who hits her first basket of the game and looked pretty good doing it. 45-12, Hoggard, 2 minutes in the third quarter. Elgard's three-pointer misses. Massey with the board, and Massey with the putback. 16 points for Anya Massey, leading all scorers. Massey averages 13 points a game, and we are going to get a timeout with 1:49 to go here in the third quarter. Hoggard 47, South Brunswick 12. 4 points for Sarah Martin, 6 for Jada Amore, 16 for Anya Massey, 7 for Madeline Elgard, a bucket for Lexi Steed, and 12 for Anna Hollis Pitt. For the Cougars of South Brunswick, 3-pointer for Tiana Swain, a bucket for Jaden Akers Bryant, a couple of free throws for Logan Fitzhugh, and 5 points on 2 buckets and a free throw for senior Cassidy Lewis. 5 o'clock game today will match the Buccaneers of Laney against the Trojans of West Brunswick. That is the number 4 and 5 seeds. Tip-off is scheduled for 5 o'clock. That might change depending on when this game finishes, but right now it's a 5 o'clock tip-off. South down the other end, and I think we're going to get a jump ball called. And the possession arrow will go the way of the Vikings of Hoggard. So Massey will bring the ball up court. Rainwater picking her up around half court. Boy, Hoggard does a great job of moving without the basketball. Kids are in a constant state of motion, and so many times open shots occur, and then they do a great job of hitting the boards. That time, Hollis Pitt with a nice rebound. Motion, 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 looking inside, and that time, 34, Lexi Steed would have had to have been about a foot taller to get the pass from Jada Amore. So ball goes out of bounds over to South with 1 minute to go here in the third period. In the corner, Lewis, and she dribbles into a double team, and out of that comes Lexi Steed with the ball, and Hoggard on the run. Kick out to the corner, 3-point shot misses by Amore. Loose ball, a lot of bodies banging around each other. And I'm not sure who got the best of that one, but the good news is Anna Hollis Pitt was able to hop up. So ball goes back over to South Brunswick. And the Cougars trying to nurse that clock with under 30 to go here in the third quarter, trailing 47-12. Summer Rainwater, oh, her 3-point shot just misses. Hoggard on the go. Massey with her head up, she finds a wide open Lexi Steed inside. Great assist by Anya Massey. 3-pointer misses at the buzzer by number 10, Jaden Akers Bryant. That's going to do it for the third quarter. We will take a quick break. But when we return, Hoggard will be leading 49-12 here in the quarterfinal matchup between the Hoggard Vikings and the South Brunswick Cougars. You're watching sports on Focus Broadband. And welcome back to Brunswick Community College. Fourth quarter action between the Vikings of Hoggard High School and the Cougars of South Brunswick. This is a quarterfinal matchup between Hoggard and South, the 1 and 8 seeds. And right now, the Vikings are enjoying a very comfortable and commanding 49-12 advantage as we start the fourth and final period. That is summer rainwater for South Brunswick to Fitzhugh inside the Joe Mann. Mann dumps it off inside to Lewis. Can't get a shot, so the Cougars pull the ball back out front. Rainwater, top of the key, Fitzhugh. Looking, but that tight Hoggard zone is really tough to pass against. But Logan Fitzhugh does a real good job of putting the ball on the floor, driving to the basket, and picks up a personal foul. So Fitzhugh will go to the line and shoot a pair. She has made both of her free throws here today. Make it 3 for 3 for the senior. I thought I heard him say at senior night the other night at South Brunswick High School that Logan is going to attend the Naval Academy. I'm not sure if I'm correct, but that's a great get for both schools, the school and for Logan, as she sinks her second. 4 points for Fitzhugh, 49-14 advantage Hoggard. 7.5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Massey starts it at the top of the key, and Hoggard goes into their motion offense. Always looking at the bucket, always looking inside, always looking for this kid, Massey, which is a good idea. A little piece by Rainwater that time, blocked that shot. So Massey ends up with the loose ball, pulls it back out where the Vikes will restart their offense, and a good play again. Two good defensive plays on that possession by senior Summer Rainwater for South Brunswick. And this one results in the Cougars taking over possession with 6:50 to go here, trailing 49-14. Shot by Swain misses. Ball goes out of bounds. Possession Hoggard. These two teams have played twice this year. Hoggard won 61-21 and 58-10. Both times decisive wins by the Lady Vikings, as happens so often when you play them. That's Massey with a three-point shot, misses. Hollis Pitt inside doing the dirty work. Pitt, a junior, averages 7 rebounds a game, puts her number 7 in the area in terms of rebounding. Joe Mann, averaging 7.7, is number 3. That's Massey driving the lane, and we've got a whistle. And we're going to see a foul called against South Brunswick. I believe it's going to go against 23. That might be Summer Rainwater. In fact, it is. So apparently shot or foul before the shot. So Hoggard will maintain possession and bring the ball in under the South Brunswick basket. 6:15 to go here in the fourth quarter. Good work to get a good shot inside, just not able to get it to drop. A scrum after the ball. Hoggard comes away with it, and as a result, picks up a foul, which is going to send, I believe, number 34, Lexi Steed, to the free throw line. Checking out of the game is 44, Anna Hollis Pitt for Hoggard. Checking into the game, number 20, Sarah Martin. And check it, it is a non-shooting foul. So the Vikings will bring it in under the South bucket. There's a pass inside to Martin. Back out to Faust, and she gets it back out front to Anya Massey to start the offense. Little backdoor that time by 14, Faust. Good block by South Brunswick, and the Cougars want to run. Rainwater, penetration with the kick. Bryant with the ball at the top of the key. That's Swain. Pass deflected. Swain maintains possession. That's Joe Mann at the top. Again, one of the leading rebounders in the conference this year. Good ball handling by Swain that time. Swain back out front to Akers Bryant. Summer Rainwater going to come out and try to take charge. Left side, Joe Mann wants to shoot, but good reaction by the Hoggard D. There's a pass. It's going to go out of bounds, I believe, off of number 20, Sarah Martin of Hoggard. So South Brunswick will retain possession. Down 49-14, 4:52 to go here in the fourth quarter. Pass inbounds deflected, and here comes Massey. Massey drives from the lane. Shot falls out. Loose ball ends up back in the hand of Anya Massey, which is not a bad idea. Good pass by Anya Massey inside to Sarah Martin. Martin with 6. Another dime assist for Anya Massey. And a 51-14 Hoggard advantage. High school basketball, a running clock starts when there is a 40-point advantage in the second half. Right now that advantage is 37. Elgard's pass inside goes off the hands of Steed, and now we have a 40-point running clock as Massey nails her 5th triple of the game. 54 Hoggard, 14 South Brunswick. We have a running clock, which means the clock will not stop very often, if at all. Turnover, and going hard to the basket for Hoggard is number 14, Kennedy Faust. That's her first basket of the game. And that first basket of the game is enough to give the Hoggard Vikings a commanding 56-14 lead. 3:27 to go here in the contest. It is a running clock, so when play begins, the clock will start and keep on running. Leading scorers today, Faust with 2, 6 for Martin, 6 for Amore, 19 for Massey, 7 for Elgart, 4 for Steed, and 12 for Anna Hollis Pitt. For the Cougars, 3 for Tiana Swain, a bucket for Akers Bryant, 4 for Logan Fitzhugh, and 5 points for Cassidy Lewis. So when play resumes, South will bring the ball in under their bucket. Summer Rainwater to pass the ball in to Tiana Swain, and Summer will bring the ball up court. And a great overplay that time by the junior, Sarah Martin. Uses the left hand, ball drops off, but number 24, Graham, a sophomore, converts on a good follow-up. Arianda Graham averages a point a game. She got 2 here already. Good look inside for Lewis, and it drops. Cassidy Lewis, 7 on the game for South Brunswick. 58-16 advantage for Hoggard High School with 2:40 to go here in the fourth quarter. And that might be travel or up or down, and that's pretty good defense that time by Joe Mann. Forced a turnover against 24 Graham. So the Cougs will bring the ball inbounds with a 2-minute, 25-second running clock. Ball in the man. Mann kicks it out to Rainwater, shoots a 3, and it just rims out. Rebound to Hoggard. That's Graham bringing the ball up court. Graham, a sophomore. Good looking young team, young player is Graham. Good motion that time. 15, Sarah Elgart in the game. Hoggard there on the left-hand side. Good dish inside to Martin, who uses that left hand, will not drop. Martin comes down with the rebound, but gets called for a travel violation. So with 1:30 to go here on the running clock, the Cougars of South Brunswick trailing 58-16 to the number 1 seed Vikings of Hoggard. Rainwater left side, long three by Akers Bryant, rims out, and Martin brings the ball up court. Sophomore Graham, and let's see which way it goes. I believe it's going to be a blocking call against number 35. That would be Cassidy Lewis. Again, a running clock, folks, so even though there is a stoppage in play, the clock does not stop, and some substitutes now coming in for South Brunswick. A couple of kids that we do not have. Let's see, Swain's in the game. Lewis stays in the game, number 10. A couple of JV players that probably come up and are getting some varsity tournament time here, so that's a great thing that Coach Allison Brown does. Down to 10 seconds. Not sure if the Vikings are going to take another shot or not. They have more than enough points. Bubakar Al saying pull it back, 3, 2, 1, and this one is over. Put it in the books, a victory, a convincing victory for the 1 seed Hoggard Vikings, 58, and the 8 seed South Brunswick Cougars, 16. Again, leading scorers for the Cougars, Cassidy Lewis with 7, Logan Fitzhugh with 4, 3 for Tiana Swain, and a bucket for Jaden Akers Bryant. Leading scorer in the game, 19 points for 31, number 31, Anya Massey, a tremendous player and shooter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 3-point shots on the day for Massey. She shoots 45% from the triple stripe, and you've seen her today and you understand why. So 12 points for Anna Hollis Pitt. A convincing win for the Vikings, which improves their overall record now to 22 wins and 3 losses on the year. They were a perfect 14-0 in the regular season conference play, and their winning streak now moves up to 14. And for the record for the year for South, they will close at 3 wins, 17 losses. And this one, again, not too surprising given the fact that the Cougars came up short against Hoggard 2 times earlier this season, but I'll tell you what, a lot of teams come up short when they play the Hoggard Vikings. So that's going to do it for this opening round quarterfinal game here at the 3A, 4A Mideastern Conference Basketball Tournament. We'll be back at around, I'm not quite sure, about 15 minutes from now, it looks like, on the clock for the second round game. This will match the number 4 seed, the Buccaneers of Laney, and the number 5 seed, West Brunswick. So stick around, come back here on Focus Broadband and see some more of today's girls tournament action from Brunswick Community College. We'll be right back.
10, Samaria Seiler. And number 21, Judy Hill.
Hey, and welcome back for Game 2 of today's 3A, 4A Mideastern Conference Girls Basketball Quarterfinal Championship, sponsored by Benchmark Physical Therapy. I'm Jay Combs. This is a matchup between the 4-seeded Lady Buccaneers and the 5-seeded West Brunswick Trojans. Laney swept the season series between these two squads by scores of 59-27 and 59-37. The Buccaneers are coached by Ashley Jones. They average 48 points a game. They give up 34 points a game. West Brunswick, coached by Kevin Holland, his first season. They score 45 a game. They give up 43 a game. Trojans are led by Tootie Hill with 11 points, 9 rebounds. Morgan Bellamy, 8 points and 4 boards, and Samaria Seiler with 7 points and 3 rebounds per contest. Jada Simpson leads the Buccaneers, 14 points a game, and Taylor Chisholm, 11 points, 9 rebounds per contest. Again, this is a battle quarterfinal matchup, the 4 and 5 seeds. The opener saw the 1 seed Hoggard handily defeat the 8 seed South 58-16. We'll see what West, and Laney will do here, and it starts off with a good takedown on the part of number 5, Haley Woodard. Bounces off the floor pretty well. That's Woodard. Everybody's got sort of a grin on their face out there. So a little WWE action to start this game is second tip-off, and Woodard with the ball. Zone defense by Laney. Very aggressive too. As you can see, 24, Diedrich steps out way high under defensive coverage. That's Woodard at the top of the key. The ball will be in her hands quite a bit, and it is knocked away on that play by Summer, Brooke Summer. And Laney, Anise Lewis, just a freshman, but an outstanding talent, brings the ball up court. That's Breon Walker inside to Chisholm. Outside shot rims out, but rebound back up by Laney. 2 shots misses. Trojans want to run. That is Seiler with the ball. Right side, Woodard. Gracie Elmore, who can shoot the 3. And number 4, Morgan Bellamy's shot rims out. Rebound down to Walker, and Laney on the move. Walker receives the ball, top of the key. Back out to the freshman Lewis. Taylor Chisholm a long way from the basket, over to 14, Brooke Summer. Laney 15-7, 9-5 on the season. Come into this game off a couple of losses, one to Hoggard, one to Topsail. The 1 and 2 seeds, shot short. Battle for the rebound. Haley Woodard comes out with it, and she's pushing the ball up court. No score, 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter. It's a quarterfinal matchup between 4-seed Laney, 5-seed West Brunswick. An unforced error on the part of the Trojans, so ball goes back over to the Buccaneers of Laney. That's Brooke Summer, triggers the ball into the freshman point guard, Anise Lewis. Lewis averages 6 points, 3 assists, a couple of steals per game. Good looking player, only a 9th grader. Laney trying to penetrate the zone. Ball deflected out of bounds, so the Bucks will maintain possession. That's Chisholm to bring it in from the side. Pass inside to Summer. 3-point shot by Summer. Misses. Rebound to 24. Taylor Chisholm, her first shot misses. Her second shot, She picks up a foul. So Taylor Chisholm, the senior, who averages 11 points and 9 rebounds per game, has had a real nice season for Coach Ashley Jones' Buccaneers. Will go to the line and shoot a pair. Chisholm, 51% from the charity stripe this season. 24 for 47. Sinks the first. And short on the second, and the rebound to Bellamy. Bellamy wants to drive. That's a good matchup, Bellamy and Lewis. Two diminutive players. Outside shot by Bellamy misses. Gracie Elmore pulls down the rebound, and Haley Woodard. Top of the key, right side, three-point shot by number 10, Zamiria Seiler gives West Brunswick a 3-1 advantage. Just under 5 minutes here in the opening quarter action of this quarterfinal matchup between Laney and West Brunswick. Turnover on the part of the Bucks. Out of the pack comes number 4, Morgan Bellamy. Woodard left side, Elmore. Judy Hill passes outside. Can Seiler do it again? Not this time. Shot short. Lewis on the go. Good inside pass to Walker. Walker kicks it back out. But Catherine McGinnis, three-point shot falls short. So ball goes out of bounds. Retained by West Brunswick with 4:21 to go. The Trojans with a 3-1 lead here in the opening quarter. Gracie Elmore checks out of the game, into the game. Amani Vaught for West Brunswick. That's Vaught, drives right side, running one-hander, misses, but Amani Vaught draws the foul where the senior forward for West Brunswick will go to the free throw line and shoot a pair. Amani averages 6 points a game, 5 rebounds per contest. First free throw off. Amani 40% from the stripe. So he shot the ball 20 times on the year. Second one is good. West Brunswick jumps out to a 4-1 lead halfway through the opening quarter here at Brunswick Community College, the 3A, 4A Mideastern Conference girls basketball tournament. Saw the first seed Hoggard with a convincing win tonight, this afternoon over South Brunswick. Loose ball. We got a whistle, and do we have a foul? We do have a foul. It's going to go, I believe, against Laney. So West Brunswick takes over with 3:30 to go here in the first quarter. A 4-1 advantage. Defense at a premium for both teams. That's fought inside. Her shot contested by 25. Nazy's Lewis. Laney wants to run, and that's Anise Lewis. Passes up a shot. Passes it to 14. Brooke Summer, whose shot misses, whose second shot draws the foul. So Brooke Summer, senior guard, averages 6 points a game, will go to the free throw line and shoot a pair, and Summer, a very good free throw shooter, 72% success rate this year, and rattles home the first. Checking out of the game is Seiler. Checking into the game is Gracie Elmore for West Brunswick. Summer, second shot, perfect. 2 free throws for Brooke Summer. Cuts the lead to 4-3. West Brunswick with 3 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. Elmore outside, bangs a 3-point shot. Gracie Elmore gives West a 7-3 lead. Elmore can shoot the triple, and she showed you on that play. Cross-court pass for Laney. 14 Summer, closely defended by Woodard. Anise Lewis misses. Summer. Brooks Summer doing good work off the glass. And she will be rewarded with 2 more free throws. Summer has 2 for 2. Just a minute ago made her only 2 free throws of the game. So with 72%, shooter from the stripe goes back for 2 more. First one rims out. 13 into the game, Lauren Bastable, and 24, Anna Dedrick for Laney. Summer shoots the second of 2. And it hits the rim and comes out. Tootie Hill with a nice board, which Tootie Hill does very, very well. Averages 9 rebounds per game, does the senior. That's Vaught from the side. Bellamy tied up, retains possession inside to Tootie Hill, whose short shot bounces off the rim. And she might have picked up a foul in the process. So Jamelia Tootie Hill misses the shot, picks up the foul, her first, team second, check it, team 4th. And Laney takes over possession. Shot from the right side, turnaround jumper by Taylor Chisholm falls short, but the ball goes out of bounds off of West Brunswick. So Laney will retain possession with 1:57 to go here in the opening quarter, trailing 7-3. Loose ball bounces the way of Laney. Rebound fought over, and that is Amani Vaught on the floor. But possession arrow goes the way of the Bucks of Laney. So Laney will bring it in under the West Brunswick bucket with 1:47 to go here in the first quarter, trailing by 4. Nice shot from the side by 24 Chisholm, bounces out. Woodard on the run. Ellie Woodard, right side drive, misses the shot, goes up with the rebound. Hill misses the shot. Another shot inside by Amani Vaughn. Vaught's shot doesn't fall, and Laney wants to run. 3 good looks that time by West, could not convert. Good help that time by Elmore, turnover. And West Brunswick turns the ball right back. Good sportsmanship on the part of Morgan Bellamy, whose fingers got caught in the hair of number 12, Anise Lewis, and she said, "I'm sorry." Gave her a hug. So Laney ends up triggering the ball in from the sideline. That is Anise Lewis. Right side, Brooks Summer. Back over to Lewis. Shot by Summer falls short. Ball on the ground, on the court, goes off of a Laney player. I believe it was 22, Bailey Willard. So the Trojans will take over in the lead, 7-3, with about 45 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. Pass at the top of the key for Vaught, inside the Hill, and that is a very well-run play by West Brunswick. Top of the key, kick out, inside Hill for 2, and a 9-3 West Brunswick lead. Outside shot by 14, Summer rims out, and Elmore with a good board. Ball deflected out of bounds by 24, Taylor Chisholm. So West Brunswick has possession from the side with a 9-3 lead and 15 seconds to go here in the first quarter. West can take this down to the end. They will, they do, and not before Morgan Bellamy hits a three. And suddenly West Brunswick with a nice little run at the end of the first quarter. 3 3-point buckets for the Trojans in the opening period have helped propel them to a 12-3 lead over Laney. You are watching quarterfinal action, game 2 of the 3A/4A Mideastern Conference Girls Basketball Championship, sponsored by Benchmark Physical Therapy on Focus Broadband. We'll be right back. And welcome back. Second quarter, West Brunswick, an early 12-3 lead, the 5 seed over the 4 seed. Laney Vaught, drive to the basket, misses. Anise Lewis coming out of the pack, and a nice dish to the left. Goes off the hands of Bailey Willard, and West Brunswick comes up with the loose ball. That's number 4, Morgan Bellamy, one of 3 3-point shot makers in the first quarter for the Trojans. There's another one there, Gracie Elmore. Haley Woodard at the top of the key right side. That's Bellamy. Woodard, 3, good. Haley Woodard. 3-point shot, the 4th of the game for West Brunswick, and suddenly the Trojans are out to a 15-3 advantage over the 4-seeded Laney Buccaneers. And there's the inside bucket finally by Taylor Chisholm. Her first basket of the game. The first basket of the game for the Buccaneers. Everything else was from the free throw line. 15-5 West Brunswick. Gracie Elmore back out front to Woodard. West Brunswick very active, moving the ball in, out. That's Vaught, drives a baseline, and she's gonna pick up the foul. Amani Vaught, the senior forward, gonna shoot 2. 1 for 2 on the game. Do not see on the court, and I'm not sure about the bench for Laney. Vaught's first shot misses, number 5. And that would be Jada Simpson, a junior guard who is their leading scorer, and I'm wondering if maybe she is not in the game for sure, and perhaps not even on the bench. So not sure the status of their leading scorer, but so far it has kind of made a difference as Vaught sinks the second and gives West Brunswick a 16-5 lead here in the second quarter. 6:12 to go at Brunswick Community College. Beautiful facility. Pretty darn good men's basketball team this year too, Coach Shaw's squad. It's a good look that time by 24. Chisholm, shot, miss, rebound back down. Chisholm, and a good effort by Tootie Hill. Ball's going to stay with Laney, but a nice defensive effort that time by Hill. So Laney brings the ball in. That's McGinnis at the top of the key. Denise Lewis wants to shoot. Brianna Leonard gets out on her quick, and that's a shot from the outside by Catherine McGinnis. That cuts the lead to 16-7. Woodard, top of the key. Hill coming hard to the basket, and she picks up the shot and the foul. Jamelia Tootie Hill, who's had just a wonderful career at West Brunswick. Her second bucket of the game, chance for a three-point play. Pretty good free throw shooter is Tootie, 56% on the season, 40 of 72. She leads this team in shots taken from the floor, 256 shots total from the floor coming into this game. And guess what?
Keep going, Jay. You're doing just fine.
The fortunes of all who follow Focus Broadband Sports has now changed for the better, as a real play-by-play guy, Mr. Sam Hickman, came in off the road, come in breathing heavy,
did a little running through the parking lot.
Anyway, Sam is with us. Sam, 18-7 Trojans, 4.5 to go here in the second quarter. West off to a pretty darn good start.
Got a little timeout on the floor. Laney calls for a break in the action. 4:37 left before halftime. I'm not used to saying that right after I sit down at the scores table. West with an 11-point lead. And Jay, this is, it's a 4-5 game, so I mean, I guess technically by the book you might call it an upset if the Trojans were to pull this off. Those 4-5 games are usually pretty even matchups. It's been the 5-seed Trojans who have jumped out to a fast start. How have they done it?
Well, they've done it from the three-point line, Sam. 1, 2, 3, 4 threes. 12 of the 18 points were triples, and West off to a good start shooting the basketball here today. Looking back at the first two games between these teams earlier in the season, Laney won convincingly both times, Sam, 59-27 and 59-37. The one thing I see different here, and we were talking about it during the game, the leading scorer for Laney is Jada Simpson. I do not see her on the court. I do not see her on the bench. That's 14 points a game. That makes a huge difference.
And Jay, who's knocking in the long balls for the Trojans?
Well, it's been spread around. Gracie Elmore, Morgan Bellamy, Haley Woodard, and Z Seiler all have a three. And Vaught's come into the game playing very aggressively, and of course Tootie Hill, starting to warm up too. So it's been kind of a spread it around, but 4 different kids have made three-point shots.
So Laney basketball. The Bucks are down by 11, trying to get it inside. Anise Lewis has got it, whips it over to number 10, Catherine McGinnis. West in a little zone partner.
And very active and been very aggressive here, Sam. Defending and hitting back to the glass. Look at the movement.
The Trojans are just all over the place defensively, aren't they? They're just giving Laney fits. Good entry pass. Ooh. Tootie Hill thought she got a clean block, but let's see, Jay, we're usually facing the scores table, so this foul's called against number 5, Haley Woodard, who hit number 23, Anna Diedrich, on the arm on the layup attempt.
Now, statistically, I show Diedrich having not made a free throw this year, but not sure if she's even taken one, Sam. Her streak continues. 18-7, pretty big lead, but certainly not a lead that you can't lose if you don't play smart.
So Diedrich misses both, but an offensive rebound by Laney until Tootie Hill ripped it away Trojans trying to track down the loose ball. Brianna Leonard tried to track it down, but it rolled out of bounds right in front of the Laney bench, and the Buccaneers catch a break there as the Trojans couldn't quite corral that loose ball, but West maintains its 11-point advantage. 18-7, 3:42 left before halftime. There's a good look. Too strong. Woodard fighting for it, but could not get it over Breon Walker, who lays it up and in. Lead back to single digits for the Trojans, who are in front 18-9.
Yeah, West's going to have to put a body on Breon Walker. She is a big girl, and she can cause you some problems if you don't keep her away from the basket.
And Jay, in game one today, how was it?
58 Hoggard, 16 South, 22-0 at the end of the first quarter, Sam.
I tell you, Hoggard, that's a good ball club.
That's a real good high school basketball team for sure. And, you know, a lot of teams are going to feel the sting of the Vikings, right? South did certainly today.
How about those 2 free throws? Woodard knocks them in. Only a 34% foul shooter, but she was 100% on that trip.
Yeah, not on those 2 for sure. Haley's had a very strong game here today. She had a triple, but again, you know, the ball's in her hands a lot, Sam, as we know from doing a couple of West games this year. So she's done a good job this evening of running the attack here at least in the first 2 quarters.
Summer looking for an opening, too strong on the floater. Taylor Chisholm, offensive rebound, put back. She's got 4 in the quarter, right, partner?
Yeah.
I'm just copying you here.
Chisholm averages 11, but what she really averages well, too, is rebounds. She got 9, and they're going to have to put some bodies on these kids inside because some of these shots that they've been missing, they're going to start getting the rebounds and the putbacks.
Bellamy's going to drive. A foul on the floor, Jay, called against the Buccaneers. I believe that's just the 6th team foul against Laney. So both teams a foul away from being in the bonus. West leads 20-11. Clock is stopped with 2:35 left in the second quarter. Leonard looking for someone to pass the ball into. It's knocked out of bounds by Laney, and West Brunswick's Amani Vault and her green basketball shoes checking into the ball game here.
That's a good change by Coach Holland. Bought a little more size and aggressiveness, and that West needs both right now.
Oh, Elmore can shoot it, Jay. Oh, that one was too strong, and Taylor Chisholm, ball player right here, folks, number 24 for the Buccaneers, tried to rifle a pass into number 13, Lauren Bastable, but it was knocked out of bounds by the Trojans. Laney ball down 9, 2:21 left in the second quarter.
Yeah, you see you got Vaught inside bouncing around, but 24 Chisholm is she's
fouled
tough
on the putback. Yep.
So she's probably going to shoot 2, Sam. And she is 1 for 2 from the stripe so far today.
Drew front iron there.
So Hill checking out, Woodard checking in. Somebody got to put a hip on the big girl, Breon Walker.
Chisholm trying to salvage a split here from the charity stripe, and she does just that. Shooter's roll. Jay, is that 5 in the quarter for Chisholm?
5 on the quarter, 6 in the game. And without Jada Simpson, they're going to need Chisholm to match and probably score more than her normal 11 points a game.
Amani Vault lost it out of bounds in the corner.
That's nice defense by Brooke Summer, Sam. Summer, a tall drink of water. Number 14 for Laney. Senior averages 6 points and 5 rebounds and does a lot of good things on the floor for Coach Ashley Jones' Lady Buccaneers.
number 35. Jay, I don't have.
Ella Simmons. Wait a minute. That's 34, so I'm not sure who 35 is, Sam.
Yep, got another timeout on the floor
this
for
time
the
of
Laney Buccaneers.
This time of the year, you know, kids come up.
They come up. Some go away.
Yeah, so we're not quite sure, but whoever 35 is made a good play there. So, man, I'm glad you're here. This is, you know, for a guy like me who kind of, you know, really likes his stuff, these marathon basketball events are, you know, that's right in my zone, but it's so much more fun when the play-by-play voice of Brunswick County sports, Sam Hickman, is here to call it for you.
You know what, Jay? It reminds me of growing up and you know, Fridays at noon in the ACC tournament. You know, old Wake Forest playing Maryland in the middle of the day. You know, way back when Maryland was in the ACC.
Billy Packer and Jim Thacker. And I know I'm dating myself, but they were so good.
The Holly Farms player of the game.
Jefferson Pilot, you know.
Yeah.
That's the way it used to be. I wish it were.
Mike Hogwood on the call for Raycom Sports.
Love it, love it.
Oh, Chisholm with a good entry pass. Boy, Laney doing some work on the offensive glass. That's going to be a traveling violation.
And that was the point I was trying to make earlier. You know, West has gotten out to a decent lead, and they still have it at 8, but some of those second shot opportunities that they weren't getting early on, Davey and Laney are starting to get. You can climb back into the game real quick if you put those balls back in. Look.
Zamaria Seiler off the glass and in. A really nice drive and shot. Extends that West Brunswick lead to 10 at 22-12. That shot blocked by Elmore, knocked out of bounds by Laney, and it'll be West Brunswick basketball. Jay, I got to tell you, for 5:15, 5:20 in the afternoon, it's a nice little crowd.
Pretty good crowd, and I'll tell you what, Sam, a pretty good defense by Gracie Elmore that time. Had her arms straight up in the air, didn't leave her feet. Good effort by Elmore.
Little 1-3-1 zone look from the Bucks. See if West Brunswick can get into the teeth of that.
They do.
And who better to do that than Zamaria Seiler? 4 quick points from the senior Dynamo. Trojans have doubled up Laney, 24-12. And here comes Woodard with a steal across the timeline. She's all by herself and then missed it, Jay Bird.
Wow.
Jay, there was no one around, and Woodard just way too strong on the layup attempt.
Yeah, I think Haley was probably thinking, I'm going to get challenged here on this ball, and kind of lost a little bit of focus that time. She'll make that shot more often than not.
And I think that's Chisholm who's going to go all the way to the other end for a 1-and-1. Sorry, partner.
No, that's a possible 4-point turnaround.
Yep.
The missed bucket, and Chisholm with a chance to get 2 from the free throw line. She'll be shooting 1-and-1.
She made her last one. Hit the front iron and rolled in. 16.5 seconds left. Laney down by 12. Make that 11. Strong first half for the senior forward.
Well, like I said before, if Simpson's not playing today, they got to get an extra big effort out of Chisholm.
That one hit every part of the rim and bounced in. Let's see if West Brunswick holds it for the last shot. And Jay, it was a 4-point swing. Missed layup on this end by Woodard. Vault tried a shot attempt. It was no good. Morgan Bellamy air ball rebounded by Laney. They could get off a heave. Oh no, stolen by Haley Woodard. But the first half clock expires. But it's the 5-seeded West Brunswick Trojans who will take a 10-point lead into the halftime break. West Brunswick 24, Laney 14. First round of the Mideastern Conference Girls Basketball Tournament. Stay right here with us on Focus Broadband for the second half. welcome back to the Mideastern Conference Girls Basketball Tournament, sponsored by
Benchmark Physical Therapy.
Thank you, Jay.
Yeah.
Right on cue. And got a smile from ladies number 14,
Brooke
Summer here right before the start of the second half.
Maybe she goes to Benchmark Physical Therapy.
She
I don't
may.
know. Maybe.
She may. Cousin of Brooke Spring.
I've seen Brooke
Or
run
Brooke
up and down
Fall.
this court. I don't think she needs any physical therapy.
No, she's perfectly healthy.
Yeah.
She's a good athlete.
Absolutely.
Jay, the question for Summer and her teammates is, how did the Buccaneers get back in this after facing a 10-point halftime deficit? Don't turn it over to Taylor Chisholm would be a start.
Yeah, plays like that will help, Sam. I think they'll probably try to pick up their defensive intensity a little bit. They didn't seem to shoot the ball all that particularly well. I'm looking 2, 3, only 4 baskets in the first half. Almost as many points from the free throw line as from the field. So, you know, it helps to make your free throws, that's for sure, as Taylor misses the first of 2. But, yeah, they need to shoot a little better and, you know, probably pick up the defensive intensity.
And, Jay, how difficult is it for a team like Laney that comes into the conference tournament missing its leading scorer in Jada Simpson?
Yeah, well, you know, I don't think it's limited to Laney, Sam. Anytime you take away your leading scorer, 14 points, and they average as a team 48. So what's that? 25% of their scoring, give or take? Hard to replace.
Summer. Oh, boy, that looked good all the way.
That's where
Chisholm's put back. No, boy, Jay West is having a really difficult time on the defensive glass. And, Jay, the first 2 lady misses of this possession, if you will, West rebounded it, had possession, and instead of just holding on to it and waiting for an opening, tried to dribble out of it and turn it over. And that's what I'm talking about. A situation like that, just secure the rebound. And if there's not an outlet push ahead, make sure you maintain possession, right?
Possession, what is it, 9/10 of the law or something like that? So I'll tell you another thing, West Brunswick is shooting really, really well from the three-point line. They are not a great three-point shooting team, 22% for the season, but they have, 4 threes in the opening half. So you shoot threes, you can win games.
So Laney basketball down 10, 6:40 left. Oh, Laney attacking that West Brunswick zone. Chisholm with a mid-range jumper up and in. Jay, by my count, she's got 10 of Laney's 16 points, and the Bucks are within 8.
Yeah, and, you know, so
up and down.
And that's an unforced turnover. A little bit of a defensive pressure that time. 24, Chisholm stepped out and forced the unforced error, I guess. Maybe that's not the right way to say it, but the defensive intensity is going to pick up for the Bucks. You can believe it.
And folks, just so you know, you see number 12, Anise Lewis for Laney in this ball game. She's a freshman.
Freshman and a real good one, Sam.
A 9th grader, Jay.
Yep, and she does not play like it.
Seiler from distance, well off. Oh, she shot it in her own basket, or tried to, and missed. 22, Bailey Willard gets a rebound. Oh, good pass from Chisholm to number 10, Catherine McGinnis. And, Jay, that's going to prompt an early second half timeout by the Trojans. And, Jay, this is as close as this game has been since I walked in the door. West 24, Laney 18. That's a 6-0 run spanning the second and third quarters for Laney.
Sam, and this is why I love high school youth sports, you know, Bailey Willard inadvertently shot the ball at the wrong basket that time. Now she missed, okay, which was good for Laney. But when they got over here on the bench, I don't know if we can see the Laney bench or which bench we're looking at, but all the kids were smiling.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. You think Danny Manning would be smiling if a Maryland player
as Aaron just whispered in my ear, it was only because she missed they were smiling.
Yeah, that's right.
He's probably right. But, yeah, Laney has come out and they were down, 10, and now they're down 6. So they've eaten a little bit into the lead, Sam, with a lot of time to go here in the third quarter. This is The second game of the quarterfinals, the opening round or opening game, saw top seed Hoggard win convincingly 58-16 over South Brunswick. What's the other matchups tonight? Topsail-Ashley.
Topsail-Ashley in the 2-7 matchup, and then we've got 3-seed New Hanover against 6-seed North Brunswick in the nightcap, partner.
I'll tell you, our buddy Travis Fortune.
Yeah, a lot of basketball left today.
Hopefully we'll have some good fortune here tonight for his sports.
Oh, Anise Lewis picked the pocket, forced a tie ball situation, or didn't pick the pocket, but forced a tie ball situation. Possession arrow will keep it with the Trojans. Laney has amped up the defensive intensity early in the second half.
Yeah, and you know that if those threes don't start dropping again, if that's what West is going to shoot, then you can lose that lead pretty quick.
Seiler tried to get it to Tootie Hill, which I was about to say West has got to figure out a way to get it into Tootie Hill's hands. Tried that time, but were unsuccessful. Chisholm, mid-range jumper, bang. Chisholm having herself an afternoon, and Jay, that West Brunswick lead has dwindled down to 4, 24-20. West looking for its first points of the second half.
Well, Euro step it looked like, and we got a battle inside with Elmore and Brooke Summer. Possession arrow goes the way of Laney. So you're right, Sam.
A tale of two halves?
Yeah, so far, for sure. And gosh, we haven't even played half of the third quarter. I was looking at Chisholm's sheet. She had 7 points in the second quarter, 4 points in less than half of the third quarter. So most of her points have come in a quarter and a half of play.
And remember, folks, despite the fact that I was not here, Laney did not make a field goal, did not make a shot from the field in the first quarter.
Which is very uncharacteristic of Lady.
Boy, look at the defense by Tootie Hill. That was a good job guarding Taylor Chisholm, but Chisholm's not going to stop working against Hill. McGinnis has got it now, over to Summer. She's going to fire off the mark. Good job of boxing out. I couldn't quite see who that was, Jay Bird. Here comes Bellamy, guarded, hounded by Anise Lewis. Elmore thought about it, back to Haley Woodard.
You know, I think when Haley's a senior, you're going to see that ball go up from there.
That's good offense right there. Jay, I know the shot missed, but that was a good offensive possession. Made the entry pass, reversed it to an open Elmore on the wing. You'll live with that shot all day. McGinnis to make it a one-point game, no good. Woodard's got it. That's when you need to slow down right there. That was a good, smart play by sophomore guard Haley Woodard.
Coaches want you to take good shots, Sam. They can live with misses if it's a good shot. Tootie got fouled.
Yep. Jay, that was back-to-back. Really solid offensive plays by West Brunswick. A good possession to get Elmore an open look last time down. This time Elmore drives baseline, draws the defender, gives it up to Tootie Hill, who's fouled in the process of shooting. So Hill to the line for two.
One thing for West Brunswick, as Tootie makes the first, Sam, the lead is at 5, was at 12, and that was with Hill only scoring 4 points in the first half, a little under her average. So look for her to pick it up here in the second half. Starts off good with 2 free throws.
Jay, I don't know what it is about these goals here at BCC, but these teams are knocking in their free throws. Chisholm was 3 of 4 from the stripe in the second quarter. Hill knocked in a pair. Boy, Hill doing a fine job of defense on Chisholm. And then Gracie Elmore jumped in the passing lane and then threw it to Anise Lewis. Thought it was a teammate. Instead, Chisholm loses it, looking for a pass. Got it to Walker, who was fouled, nearly got the putback to go, and Walker was fouled on the attempt. Breon Walker will go to the line to shoot a pair. She is a 50% foul shooter this season.
Well, the Trojans had a good opportunity there with the rebound that Elmore came down with, but lost possession of it. And credit Laney with working hard to get the ball back and put the ball up. So
Walker misses the first of 2.
Yeah, she's 50%, as you said, Sam. This is a good substitution by Kevin Holland, getting a little more size in the game with Vaught.
Amani comes into the game. Walker right on her season average, splits a pair. And it's a 5-point game, Jay Bird. West Brunswick 26, the Trojans the 5 seed. Laney the 4 seed. West trying to pull an opening round upset. Woodard drives, tries to work it into Vault, who got it off the glass and in. Amani Vault, chance for an old-fashioned 3-point play. West leads by 7.
Yeah, Vaught a much more physical player than Elmore. So when you get her in the game, she's just a bigger kid and stronger. And her strength that time paid dividends.
Vault's got 4 points, chance to make it 5 here. 2:41 left in the third. Vault, nothing but nylon.
Hey,
what a great possession.
She's 3 for 4, Sam, from the stripe today. Looks like a pretty good free throw shooter to me. 3 for 5. Still good.
Yep, still good,
West,
Jay. You'd take 60% all day, wouldn't you?
Yeah, West playing man, which I think may help them a little bit rebounding-wise.
Jay, watch Hill's defense against Chisholm. I mean, she is just hounding her. Chisholm's a very capable ball player, but Hill is just creating havoc.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Seiler forces a tie ball situation. Possession arrow will send it the Trojans' way. So, Jay, they withstood that early second half run. And after it was 24-20, since then, West has outscored Laney 5-1 and created a little bit of separation here late in the third.
Yeah, how many times over the years, Sam, we didn't make this up. Basketball is indeed a game of runs, and so certainly Laney had theirs. West has got theirs right now.
West has found something with that entry pass into the high post and then a ball reversal.
Boom.
Haley Woodard from the right wing. Bingo. Trojan lead back to 11.
And doggone it, that's, as you said, Sam.
Beautiful.
Excellent possession on the part of West Brunswick. And Ashley Jones said, whoa, I've seen enough of that. I'm going to call a timeout. But a really well-worked possession that time, as you commented, passing the ball in, kicking the ball out, rotating the ball. And then Woodard, and I said this earlier, you know, I think she could probably shoot a little bit more. And I think by the time she's a senior, you're going to see a lot more of those kinds of shots from Haley Woodard. She's a good ball player.
She definitely is. Jay, I tell you, as much as we all like to see, one-on-one matchups like you see so much in the NBA where someone's doing a lot of dribbling and trying to work toward the basket,
no.
To me, there's just nothing more beautiful than the ball moving on a string, leading to an open shot that a kid steps into and buries in rhythm. It's just beautiful.
Sam, golly day, you may have a future in this business. That's about as well said as you could possibly say it, and I couldn't agree with you more. You know, there's some kind of, it's the beautiful part of the game when the team plays as a team. And
yep.
That's certainly that last possession. That's what the Trojans did.
Jay, winner of this game, remember, will face conference champion Hoggard in the semis on Wednesday at 6:30. So the winner of this game, congratulations, you're moving on, and your reward is a contest with the mighty Hoggard Vikings on Wednesday in the semifinals. Good job by Morgan Bellamy, keeping her cool under pressure there. Trojans get it across the timeline. 1:08 left in the third.
Nice
and Vault was fouled.
Nice dish.
Good entry pass, wasn't it?
By Seiler.
Jay, this is the best I've seen West play this year, and I know I haven't seen them a whole lot. Well, it's as clean as I've seen them play all year.
Yeah, that's a good word to describe it. They are maximizing their opportunities, I think, Sam, and you only get so many trips down the court. You only get so many shots, so you want to make sure you take good ones.
So the foul called on the floor.
That's
Seiler's going to fire. Oh, Jay, that was dead on the mark, just a little strong.
Look at
Hill
get back.
You see Hill sprint back on defense to stop Chisholm. Just a good heady play. Oh, jumped in the passing lane and stole the entry pass. Then Morgan Bellamy was fouled after she came up with a nice steal. That stops the clock with 48 seconds left. Go ahead, partner.
But, Sam, I think it all started with the transition defense on the part of Tootie.
Stop
right?
the transition opportunity.
You know, she's like 4 plays away from that, right? But she started it by getting back.
Jay Chisholm going to the bench. I like the move from Laney head coach Ashley Jones. Get her this breather at the end of the third. She gets the rest in between quarters, and then she plays the fourth quarter as fresh as she could be.
Yeah, because they're going to have to ride her pretty hard in
the
fourth quarter.
They are. Chisholm really the lone source of offense for most of the night for the Buccaneers.
Oh. Really like the way West
is
Sam.
really moving the ball crisply, efficiently. See what happens when you put it on the deck? You almost lose it. Oh, Seiler just ripped it away from McGinnis.
Wow.
She walked, yeah.
Oh, they're going to call travel. Kevin
Seiler
Holland doesn't believe it.
Seiler absorbed some contact on the shot, but I do believe she took an extra step on her way to the hoop. Look, Jay, 9 seconds.
Important possession.
Smart play by the freshman guard, Lewis. Clock's going. We're under 7 seconds. Laney trying to get within single digits as we enter the fourth. Step back. Woodard blocks it. That's going to end the fourth quarter. Jay, that's a youngster on youngster offense versus defense right there. The freshman Lewis couldn't get a step back 3 off against the sophomore Woodard. The Trojans faltered early in the third quarter, responded with an 8-1 run to end the third, and heading into the fourth here on Focus Broadband, the 5th-seeded Trojans lead the 4th-seeded Laney Buccaneers 32-21. Partner Jay Combs, we are back for the start of the fourth quarter, West Brunswick leading Laney by 11, 32-21. Laney's going to have to have its best quarter of the night to climb back into this one. As we expected, Jay, Taylor Chisholm back into the contest for Laney. Lewis looking for an open teammate. Chisholm rifled it all the way across the floor to an open Ashley Jones. Unfortunately, Ashley Jones was out of bounds and not an eligible player, but a good idea by Taylor Chisholm. Jay, I actually stole that from Dan Bonner. He was the color guy for the state Pitt game Saturday, and he used that one on a pass that ended up in Jeff Capel's hands.
He's a good guy to emulate. So,
and was quite a player, I understand, from back in the day. Oh, you don't want to have turnovers lead to runouts. Chisholm stop, pop, couldn't get it to go. Oh, a big chance. Missed by Laney there, and here comes Tootie Hill. She just dribbles out of the triple team.
Well,
that's one way to do it.
Yeah, running the court, you know.
Jay, I like the call there by Kevin Holland. West Brunswick head coach Kevin Holland saw Hill picked up her dribble and was in that death corner, if you will. And Jay, what do they say about the sideline? It's an extra defender. Elaborate on that.
Yeah, you know, you want to try to keep the ball in the middle of the court as much as you possibly can, because if you cut down the area on the court, you're literally helping the defense. Sam, you know, if you're trying to figure out, gosh, how well West is playing here today, you probably could do a lot worse than go back and look at the 2 games between these teams earlier in the season. the first game, West only scored 27 points in the entire game. They lost 59-27. And in the second game, they only scored 37 points. They lost 59-37. Well, heavens, they already have 32 points here today, and we still have 7 minutes to play in the fourth quarter.
So, Jay, listen, how about this balance here, partner, from West Brunswick offensively? You've got Woodard with 8, Seiler with 7, Hill with 6, and Amani Vault with 5.
More.
And Vault going to the line with a chance to get to 6 or 7 points. I mean, that's 4 players, Jay, with 15, 26 points, all separated by a single point.
And
just real nice balance.
Conversely, you look at Laney and you see Chisholm, who's kind of carrying the offensive load all by herself. She has 12 leading all scorers. As, well, you know what? Vaught is in a nice little streak here from the free throw line.
Having a real nice night. She's got 6 points, only a 40% foul shooter.
Doesn't look it today.
But is 67% from the stripe tonight. Missed that one, so she's now 4 of 7 from the stripe. But, Jay, she extended that West Brunswick lead. A minute and a half has come off the clock, and West has extended that lead from 11 to 12.
A good rebound that time by the sophomore Bailey Willard. She's only a 10th grader, Sam. Looks like Coach Jones got another ball player.
Oh, good play by Bellamy. Passing it ahead to Tootie Hill, who drives. Shot is up, no good. She was fouled, and this time it was West Brunswick with a run-out opportunity. A heads-up play by Morgan Bellamy to find a streaking Tootie Hill, who made an aggressive drive to the basket and was fouled on the shot attempt.
Well, I'll tell you what, Tootie covers a lot of ground in a couple of steps.
She misses the first of 2 foul shots.
Jamelia, you are a 56% free throw shooter on the year. So I'm kind of hoping for you can make this one a little short.
Oh, look at Vault, partner. Oh, it just had it taken from her by Taylor Chisholm. Wow.
McGinnis looking for the ball down court.
Oh, what a play by Amani Vault. Not only did she get her hands in the way, she was able to save it before it went out of bounds into the hands of Woodard.
You better call Coach Brett Hickman and get
receiver.
Vault
corner.
Come back for another year, right?
Now, Jay, take me through this process here if you're West Brunswick. Well, that's one way to do it.
That's the process.
An entry pass into Tootie Hill, who lays it up and in. She's got 8 points. Trojan lead up to 14.
Once again, Sam, another tremendous possession by the Trojans.
McGinnis from distance. Bingo. Boy, did the Buccaneers need that. Number 10, Catherine McGinnis. She's got 7 points. So McGinnis and Chisholm have accounted for 19 of Laney's 24 points, and Laney going to extend that pressure here.
And here comes the
West
pressure.
has got 2 players right together.
Not a good play that time by Haley. She got stuck. Anytime you pick up your dribble, you're just helping the defense, and that's what happened to Haley that time.
Boy, Jay, it just felt like on the previous trip, McGinnis had to have that. Or Laney had to have that. McGinnis stepped up in a big way.
They'd gone 3 minutes in the quarter and hadn't scored a point, Sam, so they needed it desperately.
And Jay finished the third quarter on a long scoring drought. Remember, they had got to 20 points with about 5 minutes left in the third and scored 1 more point the rest of the third frame. Now, how about this full court pressure, partner?
Well, we talked about defensive intensity, so this could certainly be part of it. Incumbent for West to do a good job of handling the ball. You got Elmore back in the game to do that. And she turns
West
it over.
turns it over.
Nice
Laney's got a run out. Chisholm
nice pass.
Off the glass and in. Taylor Chisholm with a game high 14 points.
If you believe in the saying that it's a game of runs, there do some runs.
Oh,
dangerous.
Good catch. Really good catch by Haley Woodard.
That was a dangerous pass.
And Jay, this is, do you want to just run your normal offense if you're West, or do you want to take the air out of the ball?
Well, they've been very patient. I think some of those possessions that you've commented on, Sam, came after 3, 4, 5 passes, so don't force it, but, be looking.
Well, I thought Seiler was wide open on the right wing, and I forgot she had just come out of the game. She was standing up in her spot over there. I said, oh, they got an open shooter. Again, not eligible right now as Seiler subbed out for Elmore. 1-and-1 partner.
Yeah,
Woodard was fouled.
7, which could be critical if West can make free throws here in the last 3:55 of this game.
Woodard 2 of 2 from the stripe tonight, but only a 34% foul shooter on the season.
Not today.
And boy, she looks confident and comfortable at the line tonight. And Jay, at this stage of the game, with under 4 minutes and West leading by 10, every point is critical.
Absolutely, and free throws could certainly play a big part.
Boy, I tell you, I think Woodard likes shooting on these goals. Jay,
Yeah.
I haven't seen her this comfortable from the charity stripe all year long. They got a timeout on the floor.
Did her brother Josh play here for a couple of years?
He did. Really good call, partner.
Yeah,
former West Brunswick star on the boys' side.
BCC, Walter, Coach Shaw was sitting here at the table. Look at those banners up there, 2021 NJCAA, sorry.
Yep, they were Atlantic District Tournament champs last year and earned a berth in the Division I National Tournament.
Got a good team this year, too.
They won Region 10, a regular season title, a year ago.
Well, this is a beautiful facility.
We have this conversation every year, and Jay, it's worth having more than that.
Yeah.
I mean, look at this place.
Yeah,
it's fantastic.
It really is, and hosting the tournament, it's just kind of cool having all these games here for the entire week. And Benchmark Physical Therapy is the proud sponsor of the 3A, 4A Mideast Conference basketball tournament this year. So it's a great show if you like high school basketball, and even better if you happen to follow some of these teams. By all means, get over here and see it. The girls play today. They play Wednesday. The guys play Tuesday, Thursday, and then the championship games for both boys and girls will be this Friday. So big week of high school basketball action coming to you on Focus Broadband.
Folks, worth mentioning, Laney finished 4 games, a full 4 games ahead of West Brunswick in the Mideastern Conference standings. Laney finished league play at 9-5, while West finished 5-9. That's off the glass, around no good. Vault with a defensive rebound. Tie ball situation is going to send the ball to the other end. West Brunswick with possession, and Jay, you got to expect Laney's going to apply this full court pressure the rest of the way, huh?
Oh, for sure. I think every pass is going to be contested. West just has to be patient and keep their heads up. Try not to dribble through it, pass through it. They're in trouble.
10-second violation
and that's good
against
defense,
the Trojans. Really good defense by Laney. 3:25 left in the ball game. West Brunswick leads 37-26. West is the 5 seed. This would be an upset over the 4-seeded Laney Buccaneers. Of course, Laney no longer has the services of Jada Simpson, who was the Bucks' leading scorer. Chisholm, I think, was expecting some contact there, Jay, and never came. Jay, West has got to be cognizant of being real careful with the basketball here.
You really do, and it's going to be incumbent upon Woodard and Bellamy, Gracie Elmore in the game now. When your bigs got the ball, Hill and Vaught, you really got to come help them. Amani's got the ball now, and she's dribbled into the wrong place on the basketball court.
Yep, tie ball situation, and Jay, I might be wrong, but I got to think that we might see Seiler check back in soon, as she's another primary ball handler for the Trojans.
So it's a give and take. If you're Vaught really needs to be in the game to combat some of the size, but you give up a little ball handling with Amani in there. So Kevin Holland's got a couple of decisions to make here in the final 3 minutes.
Chisholm drive. Oh, that's a clean look. McGinnis. Oh, Jay, right on the money, a little short. Laney even picking up full court after a miss.
Well, they will. Yeah, they've got to contest everything.
Oh, what a catch! Do you see that one-handed snag there by Hill? And they're going to foul Morgan Bellamy. A good job protecting the ball there by Bellamy. She is a 52% foul shooter. And this will be another 1-and-1, Jay. So that was the 8th team foul against Laney. Laney can actually foul once more for a 1-and-1 after this one. Big free throw, front end for Bellamy. Short, but look who's in there for the rebound, Tootie Hill.
Huge board, huge board.
And now she's fouled and will go to the line for the front end of a 1-and-1. But every foul after that one, partner, as long as it's not a player control foul against Laney, will result in a 2-shot trip for the Trojans.
Huge rebound by Tootie that time.
And then just steps to the line and buries it.
And a huger free throw by Hill.
Jay, I've got her for 9. This free throw could get her to double figures.
It sure could.
To join Woodard with 10. A miss. Good rebound. I like watching Taylor Chisholm play.
Nice ball play.
She's a tough competitor, man. But Hill extends the lead with a made free throw. Oh, good drive. Just could not get the shot to fall. Not sure how that stayed out. Lewis from distance, well short, knocked out of bounds by number 14, Brooke Summer. And Jay Laney running out of possessions here with 2:08 left in the game clock.
Yeah, credit Vaught that time for kind of jamming up the middle.
Jay, if West saw Elmore, oh, good job. That is a press breaker right there. Pull it back out. And now Woodard fouled right in front of West Brunswick head coach Kevin Holland. And Jay, that's going to send the sophomore guard to the line again. That was the 10th team foul against the Laney Bucks. So Woodard, who already has 10 points, will shoot a pair from the free throw line.
And she's been perfect from the stripe today, Sam. So looks good there too. Up, hit the back
just
of the rim.
Just a little off to the right.
Still some time, still some business to be taken care of here. That helps West.
Bingo. Every point here that West Brunswick can add is critical. It's a 39-26 advantage. West Brunswick leads by 13, 1:50 left in the ball game. West trying to pull off the first upset of this year's Mideastern Conference girls basketball tournament.
Trojans only have 1 basket here in the 4th quarter. They've been good from the free throw line, and Laney taking a lot of time to get this shot off.
So Chisholm took a shot to the top of the head there as she was pivoting near the free throw line. West Brunswick, though, that was only the 3rd team foul against the Trojans. So, Jay, this has been a 28-second possession here. I mean, even though Laney still got the ball, this has been a win for West Brunswick. Laney's been so methodical in this possession. Oh. Foul called against number 3, Gracie Elmore, will send Brooke Summer to the line for a pair, with Laney trailing by 13. Exactly a minute and a half left in the contest.
You know, Brooke Summer averages 6 points a game. She's got 2, make it 3. So her 3rd point doesn't come. In fact, I don't know that she's scored a basket here today.
Check out those free throw percentages, Jay.
Yeah,
she's a 72% foul shooter.
Beautiful stroke from the line, too. So got to inbound the ball here. They'll probably foul quick.
Good job by West.
That's a good
diagonal pass.
That's a good pass by Amani Vaught.
Yep, really, really good. Jay, since about the 3-minute mark, West has expertly handled Laney's full court pressure.
They've done a real good job, and that time was, I think, the classic example of you know, the angle pass, right?
Diagonal, right?
Diagonal pass that Dick Vitale always likes to talk about when he does games. Bellamy.
She's got 4. She's a 52% foul shooter, so one of the better free throw shooters for the Trojans.
Count the colored circles in the 4th quarter, Sam, for West.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This would be the 7th made free throw. Chisholm with a defensive board, so the lead is 12 at 40-28. Look at her go, Jay Bird. Boy, well, she's a ball player, man. Couldn't get the shot to go. Rebounds are on miss. Misses the floater. Oh, West has got a layup. If Woodard could have got it away, but she was fouled just in front of the Laney bench. So Haley Woodard, who's got 11 points, leads the Trojans in scoring tonight. She's 3 of 4 from the line in the fourth quarter, 5 of 6 from the stripe for the game. Has a chance to extend West Brunswick's lead. She'll shoot 2 here.
5th foul on Brooke Summers, so she'll check out. Senior.
Woodard now 5 of 7 from the charity stripe. Jay, maybe while Josh was playing here, Haley got a lot of shots up at these goals.
Maybe.
He seems comfortable in this gym. Of course, right when I say that, she misses a pair, so she's 5 of 8 for the night from the stripe. Laney's got to do something quickly, partner. Down by 12. We're under the 1 minute mark. 55 seconds left in the game.
West don't foul, and if Laney wants to dribble the ball,
Yep.
let him dribble the ball.
Yep, don't contest shots. Jay, I think Vault was trying to
get out of the way,
avoid her there, but maybe clipped her with her thigh or knee as Anise Lewis drove.
As you said, Sam, and the kid at the line, Anise Lewis, a freshman, a nice ball player. She has yet to score in this game, and that's changed there. But the fact that she hasn't been able to get to the free throw line as much as she has the ball in her hands and create, good effort on the part of West Brunswick to tie up Anise Lewis.
Missed that one. West chases down the board. Bellamy Trapp did a good job getting it right back to Seiler.
There's a couple of fouls going on there.
Yep. Jay Seiler was kind of running parallel to the half-court line, straight across the court.
Chisholm getting her piece there, not once but twice, and they call the second one. So West Brunswick 37 ticks away from maybe as good a win as they've had this year, Sam.
Yeah, I would say this would be a season-defining win right here. Jay Laney's 15-7.
Yeah.
9-5 in league play.
And thrashed them both times they played this year.
Jay, remember, West Brunswick won the league's lone automatic 3A playoff berth.
So they're in the state tournament, right?
The Trojans are in. Seiler knocks in the second free throw. She's got 8. Had 7 of those in the first half.
Yeah, only one basket here in the fourth quarter for West, but they scored 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points from the free throw line, 9 in total. So Trojans looking pretty good here, and they played excellent defense. West Brunswick gives up 43 points a game, but not today. Not today at all.
Jay, West is 7 of 16 from the line in the fourth quarter, and I know the percentages the percentage is underwhelming, but the volume you love. They've done a great job getting to the line. So Jay, it's a 12-point ball game, 41-29. Entry pass stolen by Tootie Hill.
Look how smart Tootie is.
And a good decision.
Look how
good
smart
play.
she is.
Laney tried to foul.
Smart kid.
And now West is going to dribble out the clock. West Brunswick upsets Laney, and Jay, quite frankly, in convincing fashion, 12-point winners. Haley Woodard finished with 11. Zamaria Seiler had 8. 4 for Morgan Bellamy, 3 for Elmore, 6 for the senior forward Amani Vault, 9 for Tootie Hill, and boy, you gotta be excited if you're Kevin Holland and the Trojans moving on to the semis. And remember, congrats, now you get Hoggard.
Well, yeah, you do. If you're gonna be the best, you gotta beat the best, and they'll play the best here Wednesday night. But congratulations to the Trojans. West on a little bit of a streak, Sam. We had them in their last regular season game, a convincing 43-22 win over South Brunswick, and they come in here today and play a real good Laney team and just kind of take it to them by a score of 41 to 21. So congratulations to Coach Holland and West. They will move on to the second round of this year's tournament, and congratulations, of course, to the Laney Buccaneers. Ashley Jones' squad, year in, year out, solid team. Just came up a little bit short here today.
The West Brunswick quarterfinal winners, the 5 seed Trojans, advance to the semis where they'll take on the undefeated in conference play, Mideastern Conference winning Hoggard Vikings in Wednesday's semifinal matchup at 6:30 p.m. Jay, I believe we're going to take a short break during the third quarterfinal game of the afternoon, and boy, we got a good one on tap for the nightcap with New Hanover and North Brunswick. I know you're looking forward to that one.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to them all. New Hanover won both of those games pretty convincingly, but Travis Fortune's team, you never can tell. And they got this one kid named Lainey Scoggins who can light you up, and if she gets going at the right time, who knows? That's how upsets happen.
So the second-seeded Topsail Pirates will take on the seventh-seeded Ashley Screaming Eagles, and then the nightcap will be back for number 3 seed New Hanover takes on the 6th-seeded North Brunswick Scorpions. For Jay Combs and Sam Hickman, the entire Focus Broadband television crew, we'll see you in a couple hours, and we'll have all the recaps of quarterfinal action.
About 8 o'clock Eastern, tip-off time, something like that.
Give or take.
Give or take.
Give or take. We're looking forward to it. We hope you are. Thanks for joining us so far today, and we'll be back for more basketball action from the campus of BCC right here on Focus Broadband.